But let's go across town in LA, UCLA. What do you think about their class, what they've done in the portal? I think they evaluate really well there. They bring in a receiver from Duke. They have some talented high school players. But how is it going as Chip Kelly has gotten an extension and that program is going to continue under his leadership?
Well, interestingly enough, Caleb Williams' decision to leave Oklahoma directly impacted UCLA. What already was a good transfer portal class could have been great because Dylan Gabriel was headed to UCLA. He committed there last December. The day that Caleb Williams went in the portal, it was coming off the heels of Jeff Levy being hired as the offensive coordinator at Oklahoma. Gabriel decided to go to Oklahoma. But the key for UCLA there was Darius Muasau, who was a teammate of Dylan Gabriel's at Mililani High School, a starter for the last couple of years at Hawaii, arguably their best defensive player. He stuck with UCLA, enrolled in classes, and that's huge because he's going to come in. He will probably start immediately at UCLA at that inside linebacker position. They added Laiatu Latu, who had played at Washington, was a guy that I know you and I were both really high on coming out of high school, had an injury that looked like it was going to be career-ending, but was cleared by other doctors, and now he's going to be reunited with the Kaika Malloy, the new outside linebackers coach at UCLA. He's going to be an instant impact guy. Britton Brown was a Duke transfer a couple of years ago. Now they have two Duke transfers in Jake Bobo and in Gary Smith. So they're finding guys that, maybe wanted a new opportunity with Duke having a coaching change of their own. In fact, UCLA's new tight ends coach was the former offensive coordinator at Duke. And that was a big reason they got Gary Smith, but they already have Jake Bobo in the fold. So when you lose a Kyle Phillips and you lose a Greg Dulcich, they're going to need some guys that can stretch the field, make some plays in the receiving game. Jake Bobo led Duke in receiving the last couple of years. Now he's going to come in with the expectation that he's going to produce right away. And then speaking of transfers, keeping Zach Charbonnet, who was a transfer from Michigan a year ago, him returning for the next year, that was big for UCLA, along with the return of Dorian Thompson-Robinson. So they're going to be a veteran team. If you look at USC's transfer class, a lot of younger guys in that group that are going to give them a kind of a talent boost for the next 2 or 3 years. But with UCLA, a lot of kind of plug-in, gap-filling juniors and seniors that haven't decided they're going to use their COVID year, but with the expectation that they're going to come in and make 2022 a continuation of where 2021 was.